Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have to share with you my candle and wax empties for the month of September. So I have 3 candles, which is more than I had last month. I had 0 candles. Not that I wasn't burning, I just didn't finish anything. So for September I did finish 3 candles. The first one is right here. This is Peach Bellini from White Barn. Succulent White Peach, Sparkling Prosecco, and Sweet Orange. I really enjoyed the scent of this candle. So for scent appeal, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. I would definitely repurchase this candle for its scent. The burn was really nice. It went down pretty flawlessly and evenly. The wicks are like that because once it burned out, I threw it in the candle crock just to squeeze the tiniest last bit of fragrance out. It did some, so that would, take away from some burn points. But all in all, I really enjoyed this candle. I'd give it in general about a 4 out of 5. Yeah, I liked it. Came with the plain, whoop, there I am, plain Bath and Body Works lid. In the background, I have Tuscany Candle Farmhouse Kitchen going. It's a nice berry type scent. Like, I get red berry from that. It has a bunch of fruits all over it, so who knows what this scent is. The next candle I burned was Orange Sweet Rolls from Pillsbury. I found this in ShopRite for it was like $3.99 or $4.99. It does not have scent notes. That's what the bottom looks like. So this candle, the burn was okay. It did leave some residue, but I had no issues with puny wicks or tunneling or anything like that. However, towards the end, it did get, like even now, it has that burnt smoky scent rather than, that's all you smell. At first, this was a nice bakery type scent. I didn't necessarily pick up any orange, but it was okay. So scent appeal, I give it a 2 out of 5. And burn, I mean, it was fine, but in general, this candle gets like a 2.5 out of 5 for me. I would not repurchase this one. Hello, there you go. And the last candle I burned was Blackberry Jam from Vintage Road Candles. I think this is a 4-ounce candle. I'm not sure. I forgot. I think it's 4 ounces. So it comes in this cute mason jar with the distressed lid. I'm not sure if she distressed them or if she bought them like that. Sorry. Like this lid is, like it's even bent a little bit, so it's hard to twist on. But this is the candle. Oh my god, it smells so good. Even this little bit is just so juicy and yummy. I definitely get that sugared berry preserve scent from this. So the scent appeal for me is a 4.5 out of 5. I would definitely repurchase this scent. The burn was okay. I did not get, any major sitting. There's like a tiny little bit around the edge right here. But it was okay. Other than the residue, the burn was fine. Let's see. It did not puny wick at all. It got very nice mushroom tops when burning. So it was, clear what you needed to trim off before relighting. And the scent, like I said, is what, a 4.5 out of 5. The throw, I would give it like a 2.5. It did not have a strong throw. in my bedroom. I did put it, and and from a small candle like this, you can't expect it to like really like blow you away, but it did pretty nicely in the bathroom, which is where it spent the latter part of its life. I'm just trying to close this. Sorry, there we go. So those are the candles. All right, so I'm just going to get into the wax now. All right, so this is another Pillsbury candle that I lit and immediately puny wicked. Like the flame touched the wick and the wick just dissolved. And so I immediately just blew it out, stuck it in the freaking freezer. I stuck it in the freezer and chopped it up. I was not gonna like throw out the whole and I mean the whole candle when I could just chop it up. I didn't want to put it in my candle crock because I didn't think this scent is very, very sweet, and which is Italian sugar cookies, by the way. And I didn't want to store it in the crock and just have to smell it constantly for like a week. So I chopped it up. And I melted a couple pieces just to see how it would melt. And it is very, very sweet vanilla bakery. I would give the scent appeal on the Italian sugar cookies. Before it disappointed me, it was a 4 out of 5. After I burned it, I noticed that did change the scent ever so slightly. So all in all, I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. The throw, while melting, the throw was like a 3 out of 5. But again, I would not repurchase those candles. I learned my lesson. But I like to try, different things, especially cheaper since they're more economical for people that can't afford high-end candles. Like, I don't own a single Hallmarks candle. I don't have any Kringle or Colonial or anything like that, or Yankees. I'm never going to spend over $20 on a candle. Sorry. And I won't, especially like for a Yankee candle. For like, to me, I never got any type of fragrance from them. I have to throw them in the crock or melt them down. So all in all, my opinion on that. Let me just continue going through what I melted. So this is from Kelly's Candle Corner. I think now it's called Kelly's Wax Corner. This is cotton candy. It's just straight up cotton candy. It just smells like a slightly sweet, airy scent. I'm not sure. I mean, I never picked out cotton candy from this, but I have a bunch of it, so I need to melt through it. I don't want to hide my little candle there. Yeah, sorry, guys. Okay. What's this? So from Better Homes and Gardens, Summer Strawberry Mimosa. I melted this in my bedroom, and surprisingly, it did phenomenally well, and it lasted, which is strange because if you watch my other videos, I'm always mentioning how I love the scent, but it doesn't last long. This did great in my mainstays warmer in my room. So I'm thinking I just needed to, switch up the warmer, or maybe the room. It was just, I don't know, but it was good. It did very well. If you're wondering, my grading on that candle, I guess, blah, blah, blah. The appeal is a 4 out of 5. The throw, I would give a 2.5 to 3 out of 5. While melting it in my bedroom. Not previously, like I said, when I would melt it downstairs in the living room kitchen. In my bedroom, the throw was like a 2.5 to a 3. I don't know why my voice sounds like this. Yeah, whatever. I keep knocking into this thing. Oy vey. Don't mind the stuff in the background there. It's like that's my daughter's like homework stuff, and then my paparazzi crap, and you know, whatevs. So I melted some. I chopped this loaf and melted Cookie Monster's Haze. I really love this. I don't have, oh yes I do. So I bought this loaf off of Devon. It's sugar cookies, sugar cookie dough, buttercream, sugar milk, marshmallow, jelly-filled zucchini donut. This shit is the bomb. Like, so freaking good. I can just huff this bag. When I chopped this and the house smelled like this, my daughter ran downstairs like, are you making cake? And I was like, sorry, no. Oh man, this is a good one. So the scent appeal to me is a 5 out of 5. I love this. And if I can find more and I have the coin, I'm going to buy more. Like I said, 5 out of 5. The throw also was amazing. It gave me like a 4 to a 4.5 out of 5. It was strong, surprisingly, for a bakery scent. Like, way strong. Not like, oh yeah, it was good strong. That was strong. I melted some more fresh cotton in my bathroom. This I just generally throw in the plug-in warmer in my bathroom. The nightlight one, which goes overnight. And during the day, I light a tea light in there. Yeah, since this is a very, very light thrower, I would not buy this candle again. Maybe I'll try it in the actual wax melt, since this was a candle that I melted down into tarts and then, been melting it in the warmer. I don't know if that'll make any difference, but honestly, I haven't seen these wax tarts anyway. So it would not be a repurchase. The scent appeal is a 3 out of 5. I like it. It's a nice, clean, cottony, like laundry scent. But there's like the throw is like a 1 out of 5. So that's where I stand with that one. The pink sugarberry from Better Homes and Gardens. This is, I mean, if you know me, you know this is probably my absolute favorite scent from Better Homes and Gardens. I primarily melt this in my bedroom so I can huff it and no one else. No, I'm lying. I like to smell it at nighttime sometimes. And yeah, the scent appeal to me is a 5 out of 5. The throw is a 4.5 out of 5. I have found that the longer these have been sitting in this bakery bag, the stronger they're getting, which, works for me. I'm wondering if I can make more space here. All right. I used one scoopable. This is from L3 Waxy Wonders and it's called Starry Night. It's strawberry, white cake, sugar cookie, and sweet lavender. I've used this about 2 times, I guess. I really, really enjoy this scent. My husband thinks it stinks. He's like, what the hell is that smell? I did put it on at nighttime. And he criticized my melt. And I told him, too bad. He needs to deal with it because I'm not changing it. And he did. He dealt with it because, like I said, I was not going to change it out. I really, really like this. And it's so relaxing to me. Now, the sweet lavender in this, it is a sweet lavender, but it still has a mild astringency to it. Almost, almost like a cleaner, but not quite there. It's just sweet enough to really, really work and blend well with the sugar cookie, and especially the strawberry white cake. I would purchase that over and over and over again. So the scent appeal for Starry Night from L3 is a 4 out of 5, and the throw, I would also give a 4 out of 5. It threw very well in my bedroom, and it lasted to the next day. I love when you throw on a scent and you can smell it still when you wake up in the morning. So from Yankee Candle, I don't know, I don't want to call this a clamshell because it just looks a little surfboard, maybe. Anyways, red raspberry. This was good. This was really, really good. I'm really enjoying these type of wax tarts from Yankee. The individual tarts, I don't think I would ever buy them again because they're notoriously crumbly and scentless to me. That's like every single tart that I've tried, that the individual ones, they just, no, they don't work for me, so I just quit on them. But these are really, really well. So the red raspberry, the scent I really enjoyed. Again, it's that really juicy red berry scent, maybe like a raspberry compote. That would go on like some type of dessert. That's what I got from this, and it's amazing. Maybe even a slight bit of mint. I don't know. I don't know if it's just my mind is making that up, but this was really, really enjoyable. The scent appeal to me is a 4 out of 5, and the throw was like 4.5 out of 5. If not a 5, like it almost blew me out of the house. And I liked it. I'm just grabbing from the box randomly. Okay, I'm already at 17 minutes. Let me hurry up here. So from Sensationals, I melted some of this caramel apple spice. This was really, really nice. I used 4 cubes, 2 in the kitchen, 2 in the living room, which left me with 2 cubes left. This is a very authentic caramel apple. You get the sweet candy caramel and then that apple, and it's not a green apple that I'm smelling, which is good. So it matches up with that, you know, if that's a Mac apple or a Gala, I'm not sure. Looks like it can be a Honey Crisp or even a Pink Lady. I don't know, but it was a very nice, crisp, juicy apple coated in caramel. And it had the slightest dusting of like a cinnamon sugar to it. So the spice was there. But only to, like, I feel like the spice was there only to accentuate the apple scent. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta get used to giving the ratings because I know a lot of you guys said that you like when I rate it. So the scent appeal is a 3.5 to a 4 out of 5. And the throw was a 4.5 out of 5. This was an amazing throw. I think if you have like an open concept type living area, this would have no problem filling that up. I melted Boardwalk in my bathroom, just 1 cube. I don't know what it is. It says Salty Breeze and Sunset Sky. That tells me nothing. To me, this smells like men's cologne. A good men's cologne. Like, I really like it. Or maybe like an aftershave. My husband goes upstairs into the bathroom. He's like, that smells fruity. I'm like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't understand. How can that smell fruity? I don't get it. Like, he smelled something totally different. He liked it, though, which is like, okay. Like, I'm smelling it now, like trying to get trying to get a fruity note, but there is absolutely not a single note in this that smells fruity to me. So I don't know, but I really enjoyed this. So I would repurchase it. He's such a weirdo. He is. Like, dude, like, I think your sniffer's broken. So I went through some Darth in my bathroom as well. This is the Omen blended with rosemary mint. My husband loves this one too. Oh, this is so good. So good. I don't even know what else to say about it. It's just like so freaking good. So, the Omen, I don't remember the scent notes for, and rosemary mint. Delicious, refreshing, eye-opening, like sinus clearing love. Scent appeal for me is a 4 out of 5. The scent throw, again, is a 4 out of 5. It was very nice. It was very strong, but not enough to give you a headache or blow you out the house. Another bathroom melt I used is Quint Harpoon, which is orange slices and jaws. I don't know why I haven't pulled this one out. Recently, like when I used it, there was 2 cubes gone, and then I used one in my bathroom. But I mean, look at that. It's really like disintegrating. I've got to use this up. So I'm going to keep working on it. I really enjoyed this. I think I enjoyed this more than plain Jaws. And I'm finding I'm enjoying most of the Jaws blends. Rather, or opposed to like, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I like the Jaws blends better than just plain Jaws. There, I said it. This one, scent appeal to me is a 3.5 out of 5. And the throw is also a 3 out of 5. It's really, really good. I have Rocket going in my bathroom now. And I'm finding like, I think I really like the citrus spa blends in my bathroom. Okay, so I finished this clam of Country Living, which is just beautiful, crisp, juicy, tart green apple. That's what I get. It's like so simple and so good. Like sometimes you just want to get away from all the crazy blends and just enjoy the simplicity of this scent. I really enjoyed it. It was really, really good. The scent appeal to me is a 4. The throw is a 3. Mr. Myers is one of, this is Boo. I really love Mr. Myers. Fresh Fallen Leaves, Fireside, and Vanilla Bean Noel is from Super Tarts. This, I'm sad to keep using it. I have one more clam left. I think I busted. Yeah. I have one more clam left, and I used 2 cubes out of that, too. I don't want to use it anymore, because then I'm going to run out, and I'm going to have to buy more. What if I buy more first, and then I use the rest? Oh, God. I hate having this hoarder mentality. But I'm just like so afraid that I'm not going to be able to get more. Because if you noticed, my hauling has slowed down a lot. And it's not because I'm on a ban. It's just because my wallet has banned me. If you know what I mean. So, I'm hoping things change up in a little bit. And I'll be able to, throw a few more hauls on there for you. But Mr. Myers, that is Boo. 5 out of 5 for me, and the throw is like a 6 out of 5, and I'm okay with that because I love it so much. Oop, sorry, I dropped it. I have not it. Sorry guys, I'm just looking for something I melted with that. Oh, come on. Come on. Alright, I can't find it. So anyways, pumpkin spice from Sensationals. This was, I had like, I think 3 cubes left of this, that, from last fall. My God, I can't speak. I had 3 cubes left of this from last fall, and I actually blended this with a coffee scent that I can't find in there. Where are you? It was, I know it was a Crafty Barista. Oh, here it is. So, Coffee Break Diva and pumpkin spice to make like a pumpkin spice coffee latte type scent, and it was good. I loved it. Husband didn't like it. I don't know what's wrong with him. His sniffer is broken totally. Anyways, Coffee Break Diva is like one of my favorite coffee scents from a Crafty Barista. It's really, really good. I think it has a slate mocha in there too, which I'm not usually fond of, but that was good. And the pumpkin spice, it's I'm gonna grade this as a combination because separately they can have a different grade. So these two together, the scent appeal for me was about a 3 out of 5. And the throw was a 4 out of 5. This threw pretty strongly, filled up my whole downstairs, and it lasted till the next day. Like, I left it on all day. We had to step out of the house. We ended up coming home late. When we came home, it was still throwing, and you know, we slept, left it in overnight, and then I didn't change out my wax until like midday the next day, and this was still going. So that's testament to that. A surprising like new favorite is this cypress and frankincense. I got this last winter in January. To me, it's like a smoky Christmas tree scent that reminds me of like the cologne that Santa wears or something. I don't even know. I just made that up in my head because when I smell that, that's what this is what I imagine Santa smells like. You know, like his pipe tobacco and Christmas trees. I don't think he'd smell like sugar cookies. You know, he's got that smoky man scent because he's got the long beard and he's coming up and down chimneys and yes, Santa, the real Santa, not the cookie scented Santa. Yum. Scent appeal 4.5 for me. The throw was like 4.5 as well. It was strong. Very strong. From Honey Bunny Candles and Melts, this was strawberry candy, cotton candy, and fresh strawberry. This smelled really, really good. It was just a sweet candied strawberry type scent. It's exactly what it smelled like. Like if you were eating strawberry Starbursts. So that was that. So the scent appeal for me was a 3 out of 5, 3.5 out of 5. And the throw was, I'd give it a 3 out of 5. Performed very well. From Sensationals, Girlfriend Night. This is one that Lisa Loves sent me from Canada. And guess what? Now that it's fall, they have it in my stores. I was like, what? Why? I don't get it. Their reasoning and their thinking is just so off kilter that I'm just done questioning their mentality. Yeah. But this is really nice. I love this scent. This reminds me of Viva La Vida, the Juicy Couture scent. I have it upstairs. That's what this reminds me of. I don't know. So the scent appeal for me is a 4.5 out of 5. The throw, unfortunately, was only like a 2.5 to a 3 out of 5. So it was good, but I wish it were a little bit stronger. Let's see. One more clamshell. This is a Beast from Super Tarts. This is Beast Blueberry and Cornbread. Oh, this is good. This is super good. It reminds me of corn muffins. Corn muffins and cornbread. Yeah. Blueberry muffins, I'm sorry, and cornbread. Oh, the cornbread is there, but I feel like it's more blueberry muffin-like. I had a phone call. So I think I left off on Beast from Super Tarts. I don't remember if I gave it a grade, so yeah, I don't remember. Alright, so that's the last of the clamshells. So I'm going to show you the other random stuff. My lighting has changed. I'm sorry. It just like got really dark outside. Wildberry mousse, cotton candy, frosted cupcake. This is so good. Oh my word. I forgot. I have all my L3 in a drawer, in one of those plastic bin drawers, and I just never go into it. So I was like, I purposely went in looking to find something to melt, and this was amazing. It's a very sweet bakery. I get the wildberry mousse. I get the bakery, the cake part, and the cotton candy frosted cupcake. Well, the cake, but the cotton candy frosted, it just adds a sweetness to it, and I really enjoyed that. The throw was really good. I give it a 3.5 out of 5. I used some Spin Cycle from Honey Bunny's Candles and Melts. This was really good. Very nice, clean laundry type scent. I feel like it has a bit of a shaving cream note in there, which is, you know, really fine with me. I like shaving cream. So the scent appeal for me was a 3.5 out of 5, and the throw, I'd give it a 3 out of 5. It was not a very strong laundry scent. The scent to me was kind of like when you walk by an apartment building and they have the, you know, people are doing laundry in the laundry room and the vents are coming outside and you get that whiff of laundry. That's what this smelled like, and it was really good. I enjoyed it. But like I said, the throw was like a 3 out of 5. Alright, I'm just going to put my box up here. From Hayden Row, White Tea and Berries. This is a very pretty scent. I've been putting this in my bedroom. There's like one melt left in here. It's just a very feminine, perfumey type of berry scent. It was kind of light though. So the scent appeal for me is a 3.5 out of 5, but the throw is about a 2.5 out of 5. I melted the last I had of this gift Devin sent me last year in Dessa's sweater weather season. I had like 2 chunks left and I finished it up. I really enjoy this. I I would get this in a loaf if I could. And I'm pretty sure I can. I believe this has customs that she does. You can sign up for. But definitely, scent appeal for me is a 5 out of 5. The throw is a 4 out of 5. Am I talking like really loud? I feel like I'm talking really loud. I finished my Bam bag of mouse ears from Super Tarts, sweet lollipops, and iced lemonades. You really, really get that lemonade scent from here, kind of like a lemon curd. So the scent appeal for me is for mouse ears. I like it, but I find myself getting burned out quickly when I'm melting this. That's why it took me so long to go through this Bam bag. So the scent appeal, I mean, I went a really long time without melting it. And then when I put it in, I really enjoyed it. So I give it a 3.5 out of 5. And the throw is like a 7 out of 5. No lie. Christmas Cactus from Up North Creations. This was a, oh, you can see his silhouette there in the wax in the bag. This was a snowman with a little top hat, kind of like Frosty. This was really nice. It was like a eucalyptus, piney type of spa scent. I really enjoyed it. I melted this upstairs. No, downstairs in the kitchen and living room, and it was good. The appeal to me is a 3.5. No, 3 out of 5, and the throw was about a 3 out of 5. I melted through a pack of these aroma beads. Luxurious Velvet Woods. And this was a very luxurious, woodsy, cologne type rustic scent. I really enjoyed this. I put this in my bedroom. So actually, what I do with these is in the beads, I just peel this off the lid and I put the whole plastic cup into the warmer. And, there's no cleanup. There's nothing that, I mean, you can split it up or whatever. I noticed a lot of people complain about these, but, yeah, I just throw the whole cup in the warmer and, keep it moving. And then when I'm done with it, I take it off the warmer, it solidifies, and I throw it out. Anyway, so this scent, Luxurious Velvet Woods, I would give it a 3.5 out of 5. And the scent throw, I wish it were stronger, so I give it a 2.5 out of 5. I smelled it, but it wasn't very strong. From the Bunny Sisters, this is a sample someone had sent me. I don't remember who. Oh my gosh. Jess. I think this is from Jess. And this was really good. I liked it. It was like you got like a vanilla cupcake bakery type scent with a salty sea air. And the combination was very enjoyable for me. So the scent appeal for me, I would give about a 4 out of 5. And the throw, I would give a 3 out of 5. BB Melts in Very Berry Sugar Cookie. This smelled good on cold. But I didn't really smell much on warm. So I couldn't really tell you what it was like. On cold, it smells like a berry sugar cookie. I don't know. From L3 Waxy Wonders, Sparkling Snow, which is rosemary, mint, and peppermint. This was really nice. I melted this one night in my room. I had a headache. My sinuses were bothering me. It's, the seasons are changing and just everything goes out of whack. This was amazing. And I put it in before bed at nighttime, probably around 9 o'clock. And I let it go all night. I let it go all day the next day pretty much. And this was very satisfying. The scent appeal to me is a 4 out of 5. The throw was a 4 out of 5. I melted a Sanderson Sisters from VCS, Vintage Chic Scents. This is so good. This is the first time I've ever melted this scent. It's green apple, caramel, candy corn, and marshmallow. And this is a little over a year old. It was so delicious. Ugh. I need to get on the VCS bandwagon. Like, I've ordered a couple times, but I'm not really one of the hardcore buyers because, it is expensive. From Crafty Barista, Frosted Lemon Cookies. And I melted that alongside Lemon Cookie Noel kitchen living room. And it was a very good combination. The Frosted Lemon Cookies smelled very much like Fruit Loops, which does tend to happen, especially when you have lemon and bakery scent. And then the Lemon Cookie Noel, you can smell the caramely note a little in here from the Vanilla Bean Noel. It is really, really good. I would definitely repurchase these. The scent appeal on both is a 4 out of 5. The throw is about a 3.5 out of 5. I melted Maple Hot Toddy. Oh crap. I combined these last ones, but I don't remember with what. I used a spatula with my... Okay. Alright, I think it was a Maple Hot Toddy with the cinnamon raisin bread in the kitchen. This was awesome. It was like the epitome of breakfast in the fall. So freaking good. The cinnamon raisin bread mixed with the maple just gave you that breakfast, that hearty, warm breakfast in the morning. It was really, really good. So with the combination of those two, since I didn't melt it separately, that combination I would give a 3.5 out of 5 on scent appeal and a 3.5 on the throw as well. And then in my living room, I mixed together chai tea with brown sugar nutmeg. This gave you a sweetened, spicy, amped up vanilla chai. That's what I got from this. It was so freaking good. It was just lent with both of these going, all 4 of these actually, going downstairs, had my house smelling so comforting. So that one I would also give a 3.5 out of 5, and the throw was a little bit stronger, I found, on that one, probably because it had the nutmeg, brown sugar, and cinnamon type scents in there. So it was about a 4 out of 5. I really, really think that I did pretty awesome this month or last month. Let me just pan over everything that I went over in the last 2 weeks of September. Not bad, guys, right? I don't know why my camera's jumping. Totally, awesome. Dude. I don't know why I went all Bill and Ted's there. But yeah, so thank you for coming on to my channel to give my videos a look-see. And if you are not already a subscriber, I invite you to join us, become part of the family, and hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like, and I will see you next time. Bye.